Welcome everyone to the Night Live Show. My name is JJ. It is Monday. Woo, how is everyone doing? God. Najisikia hata nimekuwa nikipiga tu story solo. Oh, wow, interesting. We are live, man. How is everyone doing, man? It's Monday. Yeah, I'm thinking of this new look. Yeah, I go back to my look, normal look. Yeah, quite serious. Ndio. Otherwise, welcome everyone to the Night Live Show. My name is JJ. Of course, today is Monday, man. Otherwise, before I go sana, staki kwenda sana. Yeah, let's roll the titles and we wait for people to come in to the show. Ladies and gentlemen, oh my God. Otherwise, it's Monday, man. It's political Monday. After we missed we had our weekend show, man, guys. It was an amazing show. I enjoyed every single moment of it. Of course, everyone who came through to the show, man. Welcome, everyone, man. Oh my God. Ah, it is Monday, baby. Welcome to the show, man.
I say chase your dreams, man. Do that thing, man, that keeps you up at night. That thing that bothers you, man, that makes you trip. You can't quicken about it. That thing, man, that you wake up in the middle of the night, you got a new idea. That's what you got to chase. Because anything else, it's going to disappoint you. You're going to forever be sad, man. If you don't chase that dream, you're going to forever be miserable, man.
Life has a tricky way of making you feel like you can't make. Start out doing so well. Then things hit you and you start to waver. You start to stumble. You start to sway. Get a little shorter. But if you can manage to muscle up enough strength to keep putting one foot in front of the other, it might not look well. You may have to do it ugly. But what I want you to do is continue to do it.
Be proud of yourself. Small achievements. Look at yourself in the mirror like a beast.
Motivation is not a thing. You're never going to be permanently motivated to do things that you
how do I do it? Like, how do I do it?
People who train every day don't want to train every day. They are not motivated to train. Motivation is the wrong word. They are not motivated. They are disciplined.
They're probably not motivated. They're disciplined. Ladies and gentlemen, of course, welcome to the Night Live Show. My name is JJ. It is Monday, man. Oh my God. Of course, it's Power Monday. Politics Unveiled. I just thought of that name. I don't know how it sounds. Guys, I'm going to jina ni mbaya bana. Now maybe I'm bad at like the level of creativity yenye niko nayo in terms of coming up with names for the show. But of course, today is political Monday. We're gonna be talking a little more about some politics and of course anything that involves power. And then maybe one day we can even go through the 48 rules of power. Not to zielewa vizuri. Because I was looking at the president lately. I mean, this guy, he's so strategic in whatever he does. I think the camera is far away. Ama pia ni amtaki sura yangu mbaya kwa nini zenu. But anyway, yeah. So as I was saying, yeah. So when you look at the president, he seemed to be a very strategic person in whatever he's doing. And this guy literally, by the size you can't even distinguish him between now and the moment wakati alikuwa the deputy president. He's hopping every single place. Uko wote hizo place zenye watu waendangi, uko ndo wanaenda. So he's in Bungoma, I think, for a couple of 5 days, I don't know. He's going to Mombasa, he's coming to Mount. This guy looks like he's in political mode. Hata ukiangalia like hizi maadresses za maana inakaa ni kama bana, we are still in politics. We are still in the politics days. The campaign time, God damn it. This guy, I mean, he's so strategic in whatever he does. Shout out to the president. Maybe those are some rules of power. Maybe we need to get and know them. Alphonse is in the house, man. Tuned in, of course, from the lakeside. Welcome to the show. Congratulations on the 1,700 plus subscribers. Thank you, man. Yeah, appreciate to all the people who've subscribed to the show, man. Appreciate all the subs, all the views, and everything. Video. And it's Sardine Factor is in the house, man. What's up, G? What's up? What's up, man? Sardine Factor there, all the way from the continent of from Europe, all the way from Europe. How's the hustle, man? It's Monday. Huku unajua watu wanakuanga na a lot of bad days, maybe when it's a Monday, especially kama ulikuwa sherehe ukaipiga vizuri, but Sunday I know he's not probably going through that. Otherwise, welcome to the show, everyone. Oh my God. Today, I just want to start to talk about, a couple of things involving power, because I actually saw a clip here. Let me share that clip here right now, yeah. And it's so power mazee is something crazy. Watu wanakuanga tu na mdomo. Let me play a clip here for you. Yeah, is of an MP. Triple H Show is saying it's Power Monday. Good Lord. Thank you so much, of course, man. Welcome to the show, man. So I saw this clip, yeah. So acha kwanza to get the context of this whole clip, sindio? So this is the president, I think, in Bungoma, and he's planning na hii mambo yote ya kwenda kusaidia, he's doing his thing. He's the big boss now. He's the president. And then, of course, that side is mostly dominated by the opposition. And wakoko wengi. So president and I come through, man. And these guys are worshipping this guy. God damn it. I mean, like, being the big boss is crazy. Just listen to this MP. And I think we're going to have some memories of him wakati wa maandamano and the things he talk and how he talks about the president.
Nataka niseme, unajua president, wewe ni mtu ambaye uko very wise kabisa. Watu wengi wamekudanganya sana kuhusu mambo yetu ya Mumias hapa. Lakini leo ukitu ambayo imeniguza mimi sana. Najua wewe unatafuta pesa. Unatafuta pesa ya kujenga ile referral, unatafuta ile ya Buhungu na wamekupatia mambo mengi sana. Hata hadi mimi mwenyewe nakuhurumia. Lakini tena wewe umesema ile ya Nzoia pia una kazi mzuri.
Listen. As in umse anapoa praises peke yake kwa president. Like, as in wezi amini, like, this guy is coming from the opposition side, and the way amekuwa maybe na zile stands zake nyimli tubeba nini, and they're all over in terms of protest wakienda huko kuandamana. Na msikie sasa ana put praise kwa president ati tunafurahia kenye unafanya. At this particular moment he's already forgotten that kuna kura tulikuwa tunasema mlikuwa nazo zetu, unaunga mlikuwa mshukisha, all that is gone. Saizi sasa ni mnakaa hapo mwanze kumsifu. Tunafurahia ile kazi unafanya, ile umeongea, even the talks, yani ile kitu tu anaongea inawafurahisha. I mean, power bro. Shit.
Lakini yetu ya hapa hii iko na kitu kidogo sana. Na hii kitu kidogo hii nimeizungumza kwa mara mingi. Nikasema ya kwamba Mumias, na mimi nataka niungane na ile statement ambayo mheshimiwa amepatiana hapa. Akasema shida ambayo tuko nayo ni moja, ambayo ni cartels ambao wanataka kusimamisha hiyo through the courts. Wewe umepita pale, umeona venye nuclear imedevelopiwa. We don't need anything from you. But tunataka tu order from that ile mambo ya cases za koti.
We want that order. We know. He already knows this is the guy, this is the person is in control. Anajua hiyo. Umse strategies zake wewe shineni tu kwa mkipiga kelele, but you know who is the boss around. Nani anasema, who's going to make those orders? Nyinyi ni mdomo tu. As in, they already understand. So these people have just been wasting our time all through. Wakiwa wana raise concerns zenye exist. Shit.
Na ule jamaa wetu wa West Kenya. Na tukishamaliza hapo, wewe hata mimi nitakuinamia tu nakufanya kile unataka.
Nitakuinamia. That's it, very clear. Nitakuinamia. Just wewe fanya tu hiyo mambo, just make those orders. Peana orders, vitu ziyafanyike. Hata mimi mwenyewe I will bow down. Bro, this guy, first of all, anaenda kwao kwenye nyinyi wenye you think you guys your side iko against the president, anaenda huko deep inside. Anaenda kwao say wewe ni MP wao, kosa kushow up. The president is there waiting for you guys not to show up. Kidogo mkosa tu kukuja. And then boom. and our attack. Even your MP is not here, he's not taking concerns about your things. So these guys have to show up. Lazima wakuja, hey, you know what? Hey. Afadhali sasa hapa tutakaa tunacheza cheza hivi tunapima watu, but you know what? We have to show up. That's the power thing is in this guy has, is in he knows how to handle things. Anajua for him to be the big boss, even ikifika of course 2027, he has to keep in touch with the ground. Bro, this guy is the president. By the way, siku hizi hata ni kama tunamshia internationally. You know, he's not just our Kenyan president. Pia tunamshia huko majuu. Na anapata time ya kwenda kuongea nao so askari. By the way, what's the whole thing with this sugar issue? Because I've had regimes after regimes, they come and try to solve this sugar thing. Yeah, but they never end up solving this thing. And so I was looking at it and I'm like, God, this guy amekuja anaongea Kenya watu wanataka. You know, we must give respect to this guy. Of course, he has mastered how to. This guy is a genius. Saizi wamesema tunamuinamia. Shout out to him. Aish. Who would have thought that wangemuinamia at any point the president? But of course, on the other side, there's wanainamia president. There are some people who are bitter with the deputy president. Deputy president over the weekend, I think they were somewhere wakiwa na nani na Gachagua na Raila, and he was very harsh. So the deputy from the opposition came through very bitter with the current deputy. Msikia tu.
Hatutaogopa. Mbeberu aliua wake, hatukuogopa. Hata hawa endelea na hiyo kazi ya kuua watu, lakini hatutaogopa. Na utakuja kulipa, sababu katiba inasema uheshimu maisha ya kila mtu. Sisi tunamwambia tumejikaza. Mtajikaza nyinyi.
You know, sometimes nikikaa hivi na nasikiza, for example, our leaders opposition, na feeling wanani bored design nyingine, niko like, ebu look at these guys, yeah? We just listened to a clip from a member of parliament on their side. These guys already washa recognize in maze time ishaenda bana, we are 1 year after elections. Unasema nini? And then these guys still to date, hata wasikia aibu wakiongelelea ati kuna wase wamededi juu ya the government, and they are the cause of us kwenda kudedi. They are sending people to the streets. We understand how say ni nini ni ma beast in terms of try to pull numbers. If they want to have the numbers huko nje, they'll definitely have the numbers. But then they're still complaining over the same thing. And you're having talks. I wonder what the...
Muko tayari? Hata sisi tuko tayari. Tutajitolea. Ndivyo zote.
Yeah. Kiatu watu kudanganywa. Tutajitolea. These guys tunawajua. We don't even see them during those days of maandamano. Yeah? We don't see them. Anasema tutaunga nyinyi na nani? You know the thing that makes me angry about our say and the whole leadership now say wanna try to put people into protests. So Raila has been there. I think he's vied from 1997, if I'm not wrong. So 1997, 2002 he did vie. Yeah. So 1997, 2007, 2013, 2017, 2022. But in that whole story, Raila is always this guy who's a constant. Atakuwa hapo kwa hizo time zote amekuwa. But there are people who die for like forever. Azunu mse ataenda, yani kuna mtu hiyo 2007 aliingia hivi na akachomoka na akadedi. 2017 kuna watu walidedi, 2022 kuna watu wengine wamekufa over one person. Ai zibana. As in mse amekuwa tu like the constant all along. As in Raila to hiyo time yote. Hii ingine na ingine. Na bado today they are still complaining over the same things. Now they are putting lives of young people. Jesus. I think, hey, Jesus Christ. Oh, anyway, let us just also to bow, by the way. We need now things zenye zinakuja kutusaidia. And by the way, I'll never, this is story how I say nani bow, by the way. So Mboro is in the house, man. Shout out to you, Mboro. I can see him. You have who else? You have Sadi Bucket List Checkers, and who else? A couple of other people. Alphonse is also here in the house, man. See, so let us just make Monday that day where we, oh my God, losing power. Many guys. We're back. I was almost losing power, guys. Yeah, just like the Kenya power is losing power. Yeah, that's a bad joke. Understand? So I mean, we need things that are different, size. But then the moment I listen to all these people, listen to Raila here when he was talking to Gachagua.
Alafu huyu bwana Gacheta kila siku yeye anazoea kusema anaongea mimi kama mimi ni rika yake, hana heshima, mdomo yake ni chafu, tena anaeneza siasa ya ukabila. Akiongea anasema sisi watu wa mlima Kenya hatutaki mambo yenu.
Hapo hatuwezi tetea Gachagua. You know, there is a way Gachagua is always so as in yake inakuanga so in broad daylight, by the way. As in you guys, by the way, kitu ni yetu. Yeah? You remember that time we were talking about the shares. Mimi akasema hii kitu ni shares bana. Na hii kitu tunagawana vile watu walicontribute. So kama wewe ulikuja ukaleta 10, wewe you are getting 10%. Kama ulileta 0, just make sure tunaweza tu kusikilia huruma just because you are a citizen. Tunaweza wapea kama 0 point something %. But this thing is a shareholding company. Hii nayo ni venye wewe ulikuja. Hapo kwa Gachagua hatuwezi mtetea.
Sasa hawa ndiye makamu wa Ruto. Sasa yeye anasema kwamba anaongoza serikali ambayo watu wa baba hawamo ndani yake, na wanafanya ubaguzi kwa upande ya ajira ya watu.
But what's the thing? As in, we should I think also try to change our naming system. Yaani wewe tu mtu wako akikuja na jina ya O, akikuja na what are the names? Wewe story yako ishamalizwa. Au Mao, wewe hizo juu.
Jiri tu watu yao peke yake. Makabila mengine Masai, Wakamba, Waluhya, watu wa Mijikenda, Wajaluo hawana haki huku ndani. Tunaenda vizuri. Hiyo sio Kenya tulipigania. Tunataka Kenya moja ambayo inatambua makabila 46 wote wa Kenya kama wa Kenya.
Yeah. I think that's a long dream, man. Yeah. Now they're not having it anytime soon, especially with like the leadership of the likes of who this guy? Yeah, Gachagua in charge. Nah. This Gachagua vying 2032. Yeah, it's Gachagua vying because I don't know what it could be like if we are having a Gachagua-led government. And I think that's also too big of a dream for him. I know I think he might not vie for the president come that time. This guy has already complained that atakuwa amechoka. Anasemanga amechoka apunguziliwe makazi zingine zenye ako nazo, alafu na sasa bado ni deputy tu. So he's just dealing with minor things. He's not making anyway the big decisions. And then umse ati apewe the president. You'll never have a Rigiji government. That one, by the way, is certain. You're to sure. There's never a day we're going to have that guy as our president. Never. amekuwa hapo a very busy person complaining of hata ashikanishangi vitu. Imagine him being in international forums alafu anasema bana ashiki vitu. Understand? So for him I think he's just a good person who deal na issues huku kwa vichaka. I don't see any day we are going to have a Rigiji government. Nah, not a day, not a day, not a day. But anyway, talking about the government of the day, the whole power thing. Let's talk about a clip I saw here. So first of all, let's watch the clip before kwanza tuanze huyu mjamaa. Una tuko na beef.
Roosevelt, third president of the United States of America, famously Roosevelt, third president of the United States of America, famously quipped, "To get something you have never had, you must do something."
Bad president of the United States. Yeah. Before we get into this guy, let's I can see Nani is commenting about one of them is saying that he will be. I don't think he is. He's gonna be tired of. He said he's missing his normal lifestyle. That's gonna be tough for him. Not gonna be the kingpin. That's why he's thinking. No. I don't think. Maybe we wait for those days to when come out. Maybe he will become the president. But before that, let's listen to this guy, the CS Sports, Arts, and the Youth Affairs.
Roosevelt, third president of the United States of America, famously
Go on.
quipped, "To get something you have never had, you must do something you have never done."
Bas. Get something you never had, you have to do something you've never done, whatever. So this guy is the current sitting cabinet secretary, Ministry of Sports. Ameshatuanza na quotes. This guy has been a minister for more than 10 months. 10 months. Acha tumsikie. Before huyu mambo yake ni mingi.
We are in a place where our country has underperformed in so many respects. Sports, creatives.
We are in a place where we have underperformed. Bro, you've been in this ministry for I don't know how many months, and you're saying we're in a position where we are. Jesus.
Maximizing on the potential of our young people, because we have never really provided a forum. We have never really created a pipeline to harness the potential that is out there. We have put in place this incredible initiative called Talanta Hela. I want Kenyans to own Talanta Hela, because Talanta Hela in our agenda of monetizing talents will provide an incredible launch pad for millions of our young people to realize their dreams by turning your talent into your livelihood. And so I invite you to be part of this. And to quote the words of another great American, Eleanor Roosevelt, "The future belongs to those who believe in the beauty of their dreams." So let us dream together and make Kenya the greatest country ever.
Hey. Wow. Acha tuanze na huyu mzee. Hey. The only thing I've heard is just quotes from American presidents, or I don't know who they are. Umse, guy. Who has some nini, man? Let's just not go through every single thing he's mentioning. He is the cabinet secretary. Saizi. Been there for months, bro. Months.
Roosevelt, third president of the United States of America, famously quipped, "To get something you have never had, you must do something you have never done."
Thank you. So that's a very good quote, a nice one, by the way. So to get the things, yeah, we've never done, we've never had, we would have to do things we've never done. Thank you. So he knows the things we've never had. Sindio? but he's there for months, all those months. Saizi yani watu tu anateta of the problems zenye tumekuwa tunazo before. He knows the things we've never had. He should do things that we have never. He should. Oh my God, he should do things we've never done because God.
We are in a place where our country has underperformed in so many respects.
Cabinet secretary mzima anakuja kutuambia seriously, yani kabisa, na anakaa hivi straight on, anakuja kutuambia we have underperformed. Bro, we need solutions. So you coming to cry out as the same as us, tunakuja tuseme our Ministry of Sports has underperformed, has done all those things. Then you come in front of a camera, sit comfortably and tell us that we have underperformed. What are you doing? We need the plan. We need, what are you doing in your freaking ministry? Not just come here kuja kutuambia ati we have underperformed, and then what do we do now? Yes, we have underperformed. You're the ministry, you're the person in charge. You're the person in charge, bro. You're talking about your ministry having underperformed. Yani me underperformed na wewe, you're the person. You've been there for months. You know what needs to be done. You have all the power. You have every single thing, man.
Sports, creatives, maximizing on the potential of our young people, because we have never really provided a forum.
Yes, you have never really provided. Yeah, and by the way, not anyway providing. You're just saying. And then, by the way, what's the whole purpose of this? Because me sioni reason to. As in, this was, I don't know, the most.
We have never really created a pipeline to harness the potential that.
Where is the pipeline? You have never created. Where is it? Where is the pipeline? We've never had it. Where is it? Tell us about the pipeline that you are creating.
It is out there. We have put in place this incredible initiative called Talanta Hela.
Listen. First of all, yeah. The deputy speaker the other day alikuwa anakuja anatuambia akakuja akatuambia the app does not exist. First of all, the Talanta whole thing does not exist. The CS akakuja akajitetea akasema aje ati the app, there are things that haiko imemaliziwa. You mean the president was launching something that does not work? What are you launching? The president sticks there and anakuja hapo anafungua zile flags ama whatever things they open, written that this thing was launched by the president. It does not work. Try to imagine how many projects are out there and they don't work. President anakuja anafungulia hivi na maji, na kumbe kuna watu wameweka matangu kwa maybe za maji zinakuja zinafungulia maji hapo, president ati mnadhani mmeachiwa maji. These are the things that are going on. Huyu sasa ati kuna Talanta Hela, that is the pipeline they've created, an app that does not exist. It was launched by the president so many months ago. He came and confirmed that it doesn't work. There's some things that are going on in the background. That thing would have already been done. Tukuja tena tuongea vitu tunaongea. What is this person doing? God damn it.
I want Kenyans to own Talanta Hela.
Own it? Why is it? What are you owning? God.
Because Talanta Hela in our agenda of monetizing talents.
No wonder this Talanta Hela, by the way, is one thing I don't understand. By the way, maybe I'm lacking information on it, but sioni venye kitu inawaka. So how is this? Okay, how is it working? First of all, is it the government directly paying creators? How does this thing work? I just heard the president mali do ilitajwa ikakujia vizuri. The government will use some of the money that it uses for advertisements on creators. Nothing else. That is the only thing yenye nilisikia mali inaguzia do for real. Otherwise, other things sijui. Just for example, sasa wewe uko na talent ya kukimbia ama uko na talent ya ball, because I actually saw some people there waki-demonstrate how they are going to use their skills to make the money. Tell me how someone who knows how to jiggle a football, sindio, venye anajua kujuggle your ball and everything, venye kitu inampea do. Now the government is involved na that Talanta Hela thing. How is that supposed to work? How is the money coming along? Wewe kujuggle ball na pesa. At least creators know, maybe you can have an advertisement and you're paid directly. Mtu wa kujuggle, wewe unapiganga tu ball. These people are not providing solutions. Hawajengi ma stadiums, hawajengi the whole system ya ball. Maybe niambie mtu wa kujuggle anapata aje pesa. Tuambie, don't just mention talanta hela without a plan of how this thing is going to be actualized. I had the president the other day talking about YouTube being monetized. This shit, the whole time I've known it, this thing has been monetized. I wonder who is advising the president, by the way. We all, among all the 4 African countries that have that YouTube is going to be monetized, among the 4 countries, how many people here have been making money off YouTube? And then the president comes and tells us that ameongea na YouTube watakuwa wana monetize. God damn it. See, that thing has been monetized all along. The YouTube, I think, is monetized worldwide, apart from maybe countries that don't use YouTube. And then the president anakuja vizuri ati now we are in terms of talent. Hata unatuambia nini bana? Kwanza that talanta hela thing, by the way, these people should never mention it. I can see starting saying, no, Mbora Zombi thing is another cash cow, like the Aglo leasing. It's not adding up. It doesn't make sense. As in the practical sense of it is not there. It is not there. The plan of it is not there. Ndo kukimbia. You're not getting an opportunity ya kwenda kukimbia majuu. Tell us how that person, because they have a talent they can run, how they're going to make money off running here. Because that is what they've said, technically. Sindio? You're waiting for those days when wataeka hivi, waeke mtu mwenye ana nini. Watu watu wa rugby sevens. They were relegated, I think. Imagine. Talanta hela nini? And this, imagine in this whole clip, the only important thing this person mentioned is talanta hela, something we don't know how it works. And that's the whole thing a minister could just say. We as a government, doing what? Doing what? We need answers. Kama hivyo mnyamaze, we just know we have no one speaking. Apart from just coming and speaking to things that don't even make sense. We need someone to come and, sensitize on these things. Tuelewe. How is it working? We just saw an event where content creators were invited to State House, wakaenda wakakula, wengine wakaenda wakachezea ball hapo, waka act wengine, but how is it making money? We have not said, like, for example, the government of Kenya is probably trying to create a, what is this thing? Maybe we'll create app. Sindio, waseme we are working with a private company, for example, it is going to create a platform for young people in Kenya. Imagine a government, funded application, for example, for creators. Kwani hii Kenya, yani hatuwezi shikana tu hivi, tutengeneze kitu. Kwani YouTube ni nini? We just have a thing, find a company that's going to create something that creators can come there, advertisers can come there, and then creators can get paid from their creations there. We can have now a practical answer to people's solutions. Unaona? Those are things that don't make sense. As in the government, sijui sengine inafanya vitu zinakaaje. KPL, Gor won, but were not awarded. Imagine. Kenya Premier League. Premier League. Those things should be disbanded. Ziishe. Nizanini. Imagine you guys have struggled. I've seen players wanaendanga wanashikanisha hadi tudogo. Wanashikanisha do yao, wanaenda wanaipeleka, wanaenda wanahaya gari, wanahaya all those things, ndio wapate at least an opportunity ya kwenda kucheza. Kwa sababu wakiongoja support yote, they are not going to get any support from the government. Imagine a Premier League team winning, na maybe a party award, as in, how are you not awarding a whole national team? Hiyo yenye inachezea, hiyo it's a national team, it's a national level team. Ngine ile launches di food account. Upuzi tu. As in this, wanatubebanga aje hawa say. By the way, I went to eCitizen when the president launched it. So the president said we have over 5,000 government services on the website. Iko hapo. So if you want to access those if you want to access those apps, any government service, over 5,000 services and online. You go there to those websites, they just look, god damn it. Even and it's a ministry's website inakaa tu takataka tu fulani, and they're just buttons that are even you click and they do nothing. They just go and tell the president, you have done this, you can do this. Those are just ideas in their minds and they never end up actualizing them. And then you inakuwa tu place ingine tu do ya watu inakuja kupotea. Trevor Mwangi is saying making an app is a one-man job, not a company job. Imagine. We just don't even want to make it a whole company thing. Because we want a good app. We want the best programmers, the best developers, wakuje wa develop kitu. Why are people paying US tax bana na tuko Kenya? Tunalipia US tax aje sisi? Si tutengeneze kitu yetu tukue tunalipa tax huku kwetu. Hiyo tax yote tunalipanga majuu. We are making money from majuu, unalipa tax, unalipia states majuu. Unakuja tena kwani hakuna watu wanaweza tengeneza tu. Hata si hata Afrika tu mtu atoe tu kikitu. Bana the whole yani government hata haiwezi toa kitu tu mzuri. Jesus. The pipeline is the talanta hela. And someone anakaa hapa kutuambia we do things we have never done. What the hell? You do things you've never done. What have you done? Kwanza I would love to understand this talanta whole thing. Danganya tu watu.
Will provide an incredible launch pad for millions of our young people.
How?
Realize their dreams by turning your talent into your livelihood. And so I
oh my God.
invite you to be part of this. And
you're invited to be part of that. Turning your talent into a livelihood. Thank you.
To quote the words of another great American.
Yeah, too. Ni ma quotes too. Quotes. What are the quotes helping us? Just too much English and nothing. As in, from this whole thing, he just said quotes and quotes. Nothing else.
Eleanor Roosevelt, the future belongs to those who believe in their beauty of their dreams. So
let's get rid of this guy here. Aish, bana. And the future tender belongs to who? I need to hear who the future belongs to. The future belongs to those who believe. Ama?
Let us dream together and make Kenya the greatest country ever.
If you listen to that quote for a minute, you're lost. You're lost. Umse amekuwa tu ni quotes, as in nothing come out of his mouth. We've just been told if you want to achieve something we've never had, you gotta do something you've never done. And the future belongs to those who dream. Just keep dreaming, bro. Keep dreaming. Yeah. Sudden factor. I used to follow up on politics the Kenya, but I realized nothing made sense to me. So I can't waste my time to listen to a politician. Hey. Maybe ukimagine wazee wanalaunching shit hazifanyi. As in, unapata mtu maybe alienda akafungulia. Maybe kuna mtu tu mahali mwenye alikuwa amepewa kazi. Ameenda akapandisha katank mahali, akaenda akaconnect maji. Maji tu ya kuoga. And then you mnaacha hapo mkiwa umeambiwa mmewekewa borehole. Yaani kuna mtu tu anajua hakuna kitu. There is no water imewekwa mahali. But a leader anakaa hapo na ana launch ati kitu iliwekwa. Kenya tumezoea kubeba ufala bana. The problem kibongo kweli unaangusha. By the way. I think it's just that time we sijui tukubali ama what are you supposed to go about it? Because sometimes unadanganyangwa, yani tunabebwa tu ufala ile yenye tunaona by the way. Tunabebwa tu yani hey Jesus. Anyway. Just know the future belongs to those who dreams, and to achieve the things you've never had, you gotta do things you've never done. Yeah, like launch talanta hela. Something we don't even understand. We don't even know how it goes. Jenge as an individual never depend on this government. So true. Most of the money goes to launching a project, not following it up. But then, I've never seen a project launched by the president. Then he was the DP. So where that thing they build, unaona hii kitu fulani wanajenganga inakwanga goldish and then written in black, and this project was launched by His Excellency who and who. Wakakuja after hapo kutoka kwa hiyo kasaini mahali walikuwa wameweka lami kama 500 meters. From there ni vumbi ingine international. Ezinu mse mahali tu alifika tu hivi wakaeka tu ako kasaini wakaguzisha kalami, and by the way it is tarmac yenye imewekelewa tu juu, as in there is no tarmac, na kuna mse alilipo hiyo do, na hiyo do inajulikana lilipwa na nani. You know, I had the president the other day when he was in Mount Kenya region akiambiwa ati amekuja kulaunch projects zilikuwa zimelaunchiwa. Huyo mwenye alikuwa amepewa mara ya kwanza hakumaliza, ako wapi? Ni nani? Why we having this discussion that now do ingine iwekwe kwa kitu ilikuwa imewekewa do? How is that going about? Okay, ni sawa una launch, ni sawa. Kitu ilikuwa imelaunchiwa. Meaning haikufanywa vizuri. Mwenye alifanya ako wapi na alilipwa? These people were paid billions of shillings ama millions of shillings, but they never did anything. And then you come again, ati sasa umeweka do ingine tena, uende ukalaunch the same thing. Huyu mwenye alijenga, unajua kwanza afai kukua by the way, this person should not be seen anywhere. Anafaa huko ndani amekimbizwa vibaya sana. But those things don't happen. You know, politicians are full of lie after lie, starting from the president to the chief. Yeah. The president. Hii gava zetu inataka dictator. If someone can't work, job inaisha. That is when tutaendelea. But tukitegea kina babu, whether this guy should be, whether this president pia hapo anatufail. Anafaa kuwa nje. Anateta anajisemea nini? You know, I heard wakati alikuwa parliament, alikuwa na questioniwa. And so kukasemekana kuna picha maplayers wamevaa za Adidas. And we all know Adidas. Adidas has those three lines hapa za logo yake, si ndio? Na yeye anasema walikuwa wamevaa Nike. Yaani picha ziko kwa Twitter yako wewe kama minister. Na still you're trying to prove. Yaani hiyo hata sio kitu unafaa kuwa kipo opportunity ujibu watu. Wewe unafaa kuwa, imagine unasema hawa tu they are sponsored by Nike na kit zao zinatokanga na Nike ni nini na nini na nini. But hao say kwa Twitter yako handle you Minister of Sports. Picha zenye wako nazo wamevaa Adidas. Na unasema walikuwa wamevaa Nike. Hao ni akina nani walikuwa kwa social media yako? Na wewe unakaa bado hapo and you're still respecting na tunafaa tu huku ukitupita kwa barabara na tuwekea hizo masirens zako tukundo. Wewe unafaa kuwa these people, man. I wonder who should lead this government. You know, we should normalize eliminating corrupt people. Hey, now tukiamua kuondoa, you see, the other day we were talking here and Boro Dombe is a witness. We just said sometimes we hate corruption because you're not beneficiaries of it. Tukikuwa mahali tunanyorosha hii pesa, you will forget about corruption. Maybe Trevor Mwangi will have a different thought of it about eliminating corrupt people. But I feel if we would normalize us, tuko tu sawa, tulete ile greed. Unajua pia greediness ndio inatukimbizanga. Mchele na nyama Mount Kenya region. That was the big thing that happened. But as I was saying, as in we sometimes normalize being very greedy. As in wewe unaiba tu. Sema for example unaiba 100 million. Tupe tu pesa kidogo because tunajua nao wananyorosha pesa mingi. Tupe for example unaiba 100 million. Yaani mtu anaiba 100 million na tuko tu sawa by the way. As in amechukua tu 100 million. Anako tu sawa na ni sawa. Huyu the same person amechukua anakujia ingine. Wewe ulipeleka wapi 100 million? See, that was like ungeenda ufanye something that's gonna change your life and just chill. Because sometimes unaonanga yani kitu yenye inatukimbizanga sana. And sometimes I think if you want too much, you end up maybe losing too much. Wewe umepata deal yenye itakuivisha dofiti imekupea 200-500 million shillings, umepata vizuri. Unasikia kuna mahali kuna 3 billion ya watu. Oh, yo. Watu walikuwa wanunuliwa mosquito net. Unajua hizi mosquito hakuna mosquito net zinanunuliwa. Unanyorosha 3 billion. Why are you taking 3 billion shillings? But then, let's talk facts sometimes too. Let's just also be realistic. I have ever heard of someone tell me a story of someone they were related to who stole a lot of money from the government. So mzee alinyorosha do mingi sana. And so after kuchukua hii do, she went built apartments. Akaenda aka built like I think 3 blocks of apartments. Quick pa zikasimama. After kusimamisha wakashikwa. But here is the goodness of money now. This guy bought his freedom through the money yenye aliiba. Alibribe say draw crazy. So beba bilioni bana unampea 100 million anatulia. Huyu wanatulia. Because pia ukiba pesa mzuri you can buy your freedom. And that is the case that happened in Home State. And so after ameshikwa akabai freedom yake akafungangwa for 6 months. 6 months. 6 by the way. I'm not guessing. It was 6 months. No, it was 2 years. But then the person went in for 6 months. I think alibribe someone huko ndani akatoka. Imagine, wewe unafungwa. By the way, walifungangwa 2 years akakaa 6 months akatoka. And the person is now living their best life. Imagine after umeshikwa kesi zimesha wako na juu huko ndani. Unaenda huko ndani unabai. Unalipa ndio huko ndani. Wanakuchomoa. So aliamua lazima ufungwe but kifungo kidogo. So it was 2 years but they served 6 months. Akachwa na do. Now imagine the worst case scenario. After kuiba hiyo do na kudo all those things zenye yako nazo. They went back again to the same government to now steal any more money. You see, we understand we do things because we are not beneficiaries na tunazichukia because of that. But surely, see, 3 blocks of apartments, see, I think they are good kidogo. Make some money off those buildings. You know, invest more money somewhere. Aki unataka tu kuiba tu do extra. There's only so much you can do with like your do. Either if you have kids, you buy them all, you take them to all the best schools, you buy them the best, for example, cars when they are young, they live the best life, you know, they live the good life. After that, there's only so much you can eat. There's only, you know, so much of a bigger house you can have anyway, unless you just travel the world. That's the only big thing you can. Na unaiba do, sijui hata utumie pesa ngapi per day yezi isha. Why? See, kwa ile satisfaction. And that is what we lack, I think, in our normal day life. We lack kutosheka with whatever we've had. For example, mi napenda mayai pasua sana. So today, actually, nikapatana na msee who just walks around na mayai. So it's around 12 p.m. hapo. Yeah? So hiyo do yenye ameuza, it's around 12 p.m. So I'm like, hey, nasi sasa sasa hiyo umeenda kupika ingine so that you sell the other part of the day. He was very clear. He was very straightforward. I'm satisfied with what I've sold today. That is what was in for me today. Unaona? Ile greed inaweza mfanya achukue mayai yake yote aende achukue pesa ile milioni yenye amemake tena aende anunue mayai akose mtu hiyo pesa alikuwa anaenda kukimbiza apoteze. So we should learn to be satisfied with some times of the day. As long as you're not lacking, kuwa tu contented with what you have. Na kama unaitafuta, just look for it. You know, sometimes also, pia ni mingi sio mbaya bana. Let's look for those great things. Keep updated. Mr. Kwanzia wiki hii. Interesting, man. Go ahead and then look for those things. Lakini try to balance. Sasa sijui venye tumetoka kwa mzee wetu na venye alikuwa ametubo. By the way, ametubo. But as the government is boring us, let us listen to this years now. I have as years, man. Do the president made the wrong decisions? Let's listen to this one. Interior Cabinet Secretary Kithure Kindiki. Kithure Kindiki comes on to talk about the state of Nyayo House and the issues of passport.
If need be, we'll seal off the place and declare it a scene of crime. I'll take leadership in cleaning up.
Msa make just reflect like hata kulia bana. Bana, you have all the si uende wenye wote wanasumbuzi
the mess that we have in the agencies that fall within my ministry. As I have said, I've received credible intelligence that could suggest that part of our problem in the processing of passport is a corruption problem. And in my second accountability statement, which I gave in May, I admitted we have a problem with immigration.
I don't want to admit to. And then there's no action being taken. You're admitting it's very nice you've admitted. What is happening? Wase wana queue to date. Queues zingine crazy, insane. Queues they made sijui how many years ago when you know mambo iko imekuja kukua easier. To date wase wana queue sijui from 6 unasikia mtu, imagine mtu wa Garissa, mtu alikuja huku achukue passport, unaishingi wapi? And then a person is the CS in charge. I have intelligence. What are you doing with the intelligence? What is the CS doing with the intelligence? Okay, you just have it here, and you'll take charge. See, we call that guys.
And I want to commit that I'll provide leadership there. We will clean Nyayo House.
Why are you having time? Ulipata wapi time kukuja kuambia watu ati you will clear Nyayo, you will clean it? You should be here saying you've cleaned it. You know it is dirty, you know iko na shida. You should be here, already cleaned it. It's clean. Saying you've done. Sasa unakuja kukuja. You see, this whole thing is now premeditated that now nitafanya. Unaona, that whole thing about stealing Nyayo House as a crime scene should have been done by the time this guy was speaking here. You know, you're not talking and saying that this thing is a crime scene. Ungekuwa hapo, hiyo kitu ishakuwa crime scene. Sema hata passport as issue for the next 3 days. We are going to clean up this place na tunapanga mambo upya. Because we've seen people suffer for months. Cancel, sema haifanyi. If you say 3 days, people are going to reorganize themselves. 3 days, there are no passports being issued at Nyayo House. You've sealed the place off. Don't come to MPs and say that you're going to conceal. What are you sealing?
From corruption and all manner of crimes. There are good officers who are there serving the country very patriotically, but there are few.
Hello, bro. Yes, but sitaki tuharibu. So bro, don't be saying wa transport anafanya kazi ya energy. Na pia kuna wa health alikuwa anafanya kazi ya, who's this other one? Wa health alikuwa anafanya kazi ya wa interior. Watu tourism mambo yake ilichemka ile siku hata before apewe kazi. Alikuwa angushwe before the person, because the person didn't seem to understand anything. We've never seen, look, guy.
There are few. That is the problem. There are others there collecting bribes.
Yeah, we know. But if you want to get things done, man, you gotta do that.
And harassing the people of Kenya to get services which they should be getting for free and as their rights.
Namia tu anaongea. I saw him some other time akiwa ameenda in that department of immigration. Yani mnaweza dhani hizi passport watu wanapeangwa free. These things people pay for them thousands of shillings ndo wapate. And then after they even paid their hard-earned money, mnaenda huko mnaanza kuwatesa. Imagine you've paid for this document, you've done every single thing, but then you have to bribe your way into it. I'm to pay hizi vitu, si ati government haina do, tulishatoa do, tulishalipa. We should be getting these things. There was a time they were talking about printers. Printers, yani mnasema guy, printers, serikali, printer. You should be having like 20 of those printers. You can import these things without taxes. You can do all those things. You buy those things. Mnakujaje mnaambia watu hakuna printer, ati printer ya kuprint passport. Printer, government mzima printer. Kuna siku wakakuja wakasema booklets. Hakuna booklets, and we have a whole press conference, booklets zikiarrive. Booklets hiyo tu vitabu. Yani mnataka kuonyeshana mpaka vitabu hatuwezi tengeneza. Ni sawa, hatuwezi tengeneza, but mnaweka di press conference tuone vitabu zimekuja. Is interesting. Ni sawa. Welcome to the government of Kenya. The CS tourism. I've never heard of her. I've never seen of her. I think she's the time alikuwa angushanishwa huko wakati wa appointment. And the person proceeded over to being appointed, to being even sworn in into that office. And the person attends cabinet every day and they say nothing. Nothing. As in wewe minister wa tourism, haufanyi kitu. We should be having things about magical Kenya. Sasa magical Kenya, I think is a thing with government, is the one which is supposed to be involving with creators, for example, to advertise our country to the people out there. Sasa minister mzima wa tourism, mtu amepewa mabilioni ya pesa, hata haumsikiangi. Ni kama hata hana idea ya tourism. Ni kama yeye ni alienda tour. The person is on vacation, I think. You are a minister of anyway, unafaa kuwa unashughulikia vitu za hii nchi. Unajua watu wana travel aje to those tourist destinations. Wanyama wako, at least sometimes back we used to see Najib Balala akienda huko kwa nini? Kwa hizo wanyama anaenda kuangalia wanyama. We've never, as in, by the way, these people should be made mandatory. They need to speak every week. You need to say something. You need to say something. What are you doing as a person in the highest decision-making table in the country? Na hakuna kitu unasema. There is nothing your minister. Sasa mtu kama wa energy, mafuta, hata haongeangi. Yani sisi hata kuja tuambia mafuta inaenda hivi. That is why the prices, all those questions zinapeangwa president. Yeye ndiye atakuja kutuambia mambo ya mafuta. Minister wa energy and petroleum, and I think that whole, hawezi kuja kutuambia anything. Na stima, wakati tunazimikiwa na stima, I think that is the time he talked. We saw Mboro saying hapa ati mtu wa energy anakuja kufanya, mtu wa transport CS wa transport anakuja kuongea mambo ya energy. Hawajielewi because sometimes the president made mistakes. They are very clear. He made very clear mistakes. Alikuja akaleta politician. So this person is confused between focusing on the ministry they are in charge. Kama ni ya transport, shughulikia mambo ya transport. Wacha, you see, I even see him sometimes and I'm like, can you focus? Kama huku unajua unataka kuongea politics, you should have remained a senator huko. But now you're a minister in charge of transport. Na bado una address Raila. Wewe mnaulizana nini na Raila? Focus on yourself. Focus on your ministry. Unakuja kupea watu wa barabara, tunataka kusikia what are you doing in terms of your ministry of roads? What are you doing in the ministry of transport? What are you doing in terms of public transportation? Unakuja kusaidia watu aje? People are using public transport but it's hectic. What are the plans that are there in place kusaidia the ministry of transport? Sisi wa Kenya wewe ni mambo sijui ya energy unaongelelea. Zingine ni kama side shows. Ati stima zilipotea, sasa wameenda kufuta watu. Stima ni sawa, yes, Kenya Airways by the way is a failure that haina JKIA haina generator. Yes, thank you. Ni mistake yao. We agree. But now in that whole space wewe unaenda kukuta huyu. Wewe ulikuwa unajua wewe kwanza you are forgetting you are in charge of this whole thing. You should have airport international. We are at a country sabotage. None of them know what to say and what to do and where to start. Confused to the core. Confused. Even the president himself is admittedly saying that. Imagine president, by the way, I understand the president. Anakuja anasema, by the way, some people don't seem to have ideas of what is involved in their ministry. President, na hujamfuta guy. President. That person should be fired. Unafanya nini kwa ministry? Uelewi what's going on. You're making decisions on behalf of the whole country. Na uelewi. We should not have you in any position in government. Unafaa kuwa umeenda uko mbali kabisa, umetokomea. We have so many capable Kenyans out here. 22 ministries, do 23 and 21. You should have 21 able Kenyans who are able to understand what to do in those ministries. We need people who are doing things. I sometimes maybe it's good to recall back when we had the likes of Matiang'i leading the ministries. At least you could see some impact anaweka huko ndani. Anafika tunaona vitu zina change. Dogo. Hata kama whatever they did, we don't know. But god damn it. That is nice. Let's leave it at that. Politicians never make our days happy. Never make our days nice. Ndio. Let's take one from the CS interior. Nenda kutafuta za CS wa transport. Kitu amesema, yani a whole cabinet secretary kitu amesema. You just want to go and see what the CS in charge of that ministry has done in terms of tourism. We saw the other day there were pictures coming the way out of Malindi. No tourists, zero. Those people in that industry, they're making no money. Mwingine akiongelea mambo ya roadblock.
Before a roadblock is set up,
angalia anajifanya serious. Hizo vitu hazifai kuwa wewe.
Permission has to be sought from the traffic headquarters in Nairobi. The instructions that the police officers who are deployed by the Kenya Police Service Traffic Department along the northern corridor is to ensure that in the absence of a cognizable offense,
No, just listen to this cabinet. A whole minister anaongea mambo ya roadblocks. Na me, I saw one. They are erected there every day. Police officers doing nothing. Nothing, by the way. Wamekaa tu hapo, kazi yao ni kuokota do. Kawe ni matatu, hiyo ni do. And then they are erecting these roadblocks. Wanaeka kutoka, guy, sijui hata tunafaa tuseme nini. We are in a government yenye inatutupa kabisa. And we are losing it. Huyu Penina Malonza, Mboro Zombe, na yeye ako na details zake vibaya. Aende ajue what is the situation, what is happening in Malindi. People are not going as tourists there. Why? I saw that clip by there for sure. The place is empty. People are not going. Talk with the Minister of Insecurity. Yani nyinyi mko hapo guy. Hao wanafaa kuwa fired. And by the way, if the president by probably the end of this year has not fired anyone, we are headed in the totally wrong direction. Because if these are the people leading them, ni hivyo. Kibiabdede anasema the problem started the day of inauguration day when Rigiji did the thing embarrassing the whole country. Truthful man. Mimi ni ile mtu wa kusema ukweli. Nimesema kuja kusema ukweli. Na kuja kusema ukweli. Was I lying? I said the truth. You are the deep state and everything. And I saw the other day the minister in charge of sports akisema we inherited a ministry that is the whole thing. Gachagua of course also sang along. Yani hawase kazi yao ni kurequest rudo za Wakenya wakipiga maraundi malaps zao. Okay, nice. I think in another life I don't want to be a freaking politician. Another life. Yani unabeba tu watu ujinga by the way. And you don't care. It is the list of your worries. It is the list of your concerns. And you don't care. And as in unajua, like whatever you do, whatever thing you take charge, whatever the decisions you make are gonna change people's lives. Imagine like the person in charge of ministry yote, for example, kama ya sport. Yani wewe unajua baadhi zile dreams zenye umeshikilia za wasee. Yani ufanye two things the right way. So many dreams are gonna come true, and the only thing you just come and tell us straight to our faces is the people who do what are the ones who dream. Dream what? Their dreams are being killed every day. So many people are hopeless every day because of our government, for example, not giving us hope. Don't even give us jobs. Create environment. Create the best environment for people to create businesses. Ndio wase wakuja wa get the jobs there. Msitupee achana na job, amwezi ya employ wa Kenya wote. Just create a conducive environment. Zile vitu zenye mnasema mnafanya, fanyeni hivyo. Acheni, msitupe kazi gani? You cannot employ all these people. Just create, kama ni businesses favorable environment, kama ni vitu zenye requirements za mtu kufanya kitu, make them as easy as possible. Sio mnafungulia mtu kitu ni kama mtu yuko Kenya. You know, sometimes we wonder, kwani huku sio kwenu? This is your country. You're supposed to get every single thing when you, as in, why are we struggling in our country? Why are we struggling? Anyway. Anyway, it's political Monday. It's our Power Monday, and of course, politics unveiled, man. So, anyway, we'll have a nice day tomorrow. Also, by the way, like this day, I know it's a bad day. What are the good things in Tunisia? Can't do if you say me one day. But I'm going to investigate on that whole talenta hella thing. I just want to see what it is all about, and I want to see where the money comes in. The people who went there were just there and happy for being around an event around State House, and they just did interviews around State House, shared pictures of them around State House. Nothing fruitful came out of that thing. They don't talk about it anymore because it doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense. But anyway, ladies and gentlemen, this is an iLife show, and of course, my name is JJ. It is Monday, Power Monday. See you guys tomorrow. Another day, man. Guys, I think that's pretty much it. I'm leaving.
I say chase your dreams, man. Do that thing, man, that keeps you up at night. That thing that bothers you, man, that makes you trip. You can't quit thinking about it. That thing, man, that you wake up in the middle of the night, you got a new idea. That's what you got to chase. Because anything else, it's going to disappoint you. You're going to forever be sad, man. That dream, you're going to forever be miserable, man.
Life has a tricky way of making you feel like you can't make it. You can start out doing so well, and then things hit you and you start to waver. You start to stumble. Your steps get a little shorter. But if you can manage to muscle up enough strength to keep putting one foot in front of the other, you may have to do it ugly. What I want you to do is continue to do it.
Be proud of yourself. Small achievements. Look at yourself in the mirror like a beast.
Motivation is not a real thing. You're never going to be permanently motivated to do things that you don't want to do.
So then, Andrew, how do I do it? Like, how do it?
People who train every day don't want to train every day. They are not motivated to train every day. They are something else. Motivation is the wrong word. They are not motivated.